After we lost in Week 5 here against the Cincinnati Bengals, what's my take? There's blame all over the place, right? My thoughts are and have been there's some coaching problems somewhere. Okay, guys come in as backup and perform that bad should never be on this team, and that's on coaches and front office problems. The offensive line in this game performing how it did after Tunsil went out, the play calling should have been altered to get Tannehill out of the way of the rush. Tannehill mentioned that they were playing the defensive back off the wide receivers, so it took them time to get open. Now think of that statement in relation to what was going on with the offense. If the defensive backs were playing so far off the receivers that it took that long to get them open, why the hell not call plays that took advantage of that fact, seeing that the offensive line wasn't supplying the time? Gase couldn't alter his deeper pass plays and to change that to slants or screens. It wasn't like they were so far behind in points that they had to shoot deep. That they had to shoot deep balls or screens. You know, they were shooting deep balls and it was getting Tannehill killed, and he was getting put in bad situations with disastrous results. The defense, I think, played good enough to win this game easily if the offense didn't give up so many points. There's no reason why Miami could not, and there's no reason why they couldn't win this game, because they had a run. You know, in my honest opinion, they lost this game because of circumstances that should have never been. Never been. How does that happen? And you guys know where I stand on Tannehill and Gase. But I've changed my approach watching and rooting. You know, and truth be told, you know, you have very low expectations. Or at least I did coming into the season. And probably will and you know, for the foreseeable future. But I just, and I've been trying to cut him some slack too. But in a sense, I realized that this year, you know, I've been kind of turning the eye to Tannehill, turning the blind eye to Tannehill. You know, how much longer are we going to give this guy a pass? And we always say that it's not his fault. You know, when Tunsil went out, I was in disbelief that disaster could strike once again to the stand offensive line. A deflection, pick six, then a fumble return for a touchdown sealed this game. You know, it just seems like we're snake bit. And, you know. Baker, though, looking at this, I think he's already our best all-around linebacker and has his first 2 career sacks in this game. Harris had an up-and-down game. He had some good pressures, a nice TFL, but he couldn't set the edge, and he couldn't finish off 2 sacks. Drake, fantastic day as a receiver, including scoring your only touchdown. He still isn't running as hard as Gore, though. Gore was a beast today, this week. Sucks he hurt his shoulder. Still, he shouldered up, and played hard into the third quarter. the fact remains that we dominated, even though we lost a good team on the road until injury took its toll, if I want to use that as an excuse. I think this season is still salvageable, provided we don't keep losing players. The schedule does get easier here, and we need to capitalize on it. Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon.